What's going on, Jeromes? It's time for our Week 11 NFL picks, and we always do this on a Friday because we're too lazy to do this on a Thursday, but of course we would have taken the Tennessee Titans and the 3 points against the Packers on Thursday Night Football. We went 6-6 last week. We went 6-3-3 the week before, and also I think I skipped a game last week. It happens, man. But here are our picks for entertainment purposes only, of course. So first up, all the noon games. So I got Lions visiting the Giants. Lions have won 2 in a row. Giants, G-men, getting it done at home, 7-2. So, I mean, I think this is going to be tight, but I do think that the Giants win by, I don't know, like a 17-13 type game, 27-23 type game. So I do think that the Giants are going to cover at home, even though the Lions are playing some pretty good football right now. The Giants are no slouch. Then you got the Bears traveling to Atlanta, where the players play. So, I mean, the Bears and Justin Fields are putting up a ton of fantasy stats, except their defense can't stop anyone. It's almost like they gave away their 2 best defensive players, and now they travel on the road to the Falcons, where Atlanta's reeling a little bit. I mean, that Thursday night debacle last week against the Panthers. So, and does Arthur Smith and company, does the offense actually get going? Maybe. But 3 points in a game like this is a little bit too much. I think that the Falcons may win, but they may not cover the 3. So give me the Bears in this spot. Browns at Bills. Now, well, at Bills, because they moved this game to Detroit. And for the Browns, this is going to be business as usual. I mean, Nick Chubb is going to run the ball. The defense of Myles Garrett is going to get after it. And it's going to be a road game anyway. The difference now is that instead of traveling to Buffalo, they'll just travel to Detroit. So their week is normal. And for the Bills, after that emotional loss against the Vikings, and then you had this blizzard and stuff, it's interrupted their practice schedule, and now they essentially have an extra road game. So I think that the Browns have a chance to not only cover the 8 points here, I think that they could win outright if you wanted to go down that road. So give me the Browns. Give me the Browns, again, a touchdown plus in this spot. Eagles at Colts. So Eagles lost Monday Night Football against the Commies. Colts had themselves an emotional win against the Raiders. So this could work in opposite directions. But I don't know. I just feel like Indianapolis is starting to get healthy. I think they're starting to get things correct. Jonathan Taylor-Thomas is looking good. Matt Ryan is the better quarterback between him and Sam Ehlinger. And I think that, even though the Eagles signed Linval, they signed Ndamukong Suh, I think that they're still susceptible to the run. So I think this could be like an ugly rock fight game. I think Jeff Saturday and the Colts, I think they understand that they need to keep it close and ugly. And in games like this, I love having points, especially at home. I mean, Jeff Saturday is coming home. He's coming home. Jets at Patriots. So our guy Rob Saleh's got that defense playing phenomenal. Zach Wilson is what he is. The Jets offense is coming around. Patriots, I mean, aside from quarterback play, I mean, this is a Belichick team. They're disciplined. They run the ball with Ramondre Stevenson, and defensively and get after it. Matt Judon is leading the NFL in sacks. But, I mean, 3.5 is a lot. Even though this could be like a spanking where Belichick just gets it right and it's 32-3 all of a sudden. But I think that this game is going to be tight. And give me the Jets and the points in this spot. I'm not saying that they win outright, but I think it's going to be a close game. Rams at Saints. This is the epitome of who gives a poop. So Stafford working back through concussion protocol. Cooper Kupp down with that ankle injury. The Saints, we're sticking with Andy Dalton. Whatever. But 3 points in this spot. I do think that the Saints cover, but this is going to be like an ugly, like 14-10 type game. It just bull. Panthers visiting the Ravens. So Baker's back. PJ Walker is dinged up, but I mean, 13 points is a lot. We've sort of forgotten about the Ravens. Roquan Smith looking really damn good on that defense. Even though the Panthers got some playmakers, man, but absent McCaffrey, absent Robbie Anderson, I don't know. Donta Foreman there. I do think the Ravens basically take away Donta Foreman and they're able to prevail, but 13 is a lot. I mean, 13 is a lot, but I just feel like this is a 23-7 type game. Lamar gets it done. Commies at Texans, so Commanders coming off an emotional win on the road against Philly, go on the road again against Houston, and I actually think that they cover in this spot. I do. I think that defensive line is still one of the best in the NFL. I think offensively they're starting to get things together. I think they trust Taylor Heineke to a degree. So I think they get it done. And the Texans, I mean, they play hard, they try hard. The talent, it just isn't there at this moment in time. Next up, you got the Raiders and the Broncos, where two of the more disappointing teams in the National Football League, both of them coming off of losses and both of them just cellar dwellers in the AFC West. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I really don't. I don't trust the Broncos. I certainly do not trust the Raiders. But, I mean, even though it's not a field goal, getting points in a divisional matchup, yeah, I'll take the Raiders. I'm not thrilled. I wouldn't bet this game if I was actually putting jelly beans down, so who knows. Vikings hosting the Cowboys. Dallas is favored, yes. All damn day. And you know what happens? So Vegas knows that Cowboys fans are going to bet the Cowboys no matter what. So if the real line should be, Vikings -4.5, Cowboys would take those points. Cowboys fans would take Dallas +3. They would take it at Pick'em. They would take him. Hell, they probably would take it if the Cowboys were listed as 6-point favorites. Probably pretty easily. So in an effort to try and get even money on both sides, even though sharp money seems to be hammering the Vikings, so you got the Cowboys jabronis fading the points. You got Vikings fans and smart money taking the points. Why not, man? Why not? Vikings win outright. Vikings money line, everything. Bengals at the Steelers. Cincy is favored by 4. I'm actually going to take the Steelers because I think Tomlin's crew is starting to get things together. Kenny Pickett is less Pickett. They do got TJ Watt back. Highsmith is playing at a high level. Maybe they'll get Minka back. So, I mean, Bengals is still without Jamar Chase, even though, I mean, Joe Burrow is Joe friggin' Burrow, but I don't know, 4 is a wonky number in a divisional matchup. And also, the Steelers are already beating the Bengals once this year, so we'll see. Sunday Night Football, this is flexed out in place of Bengals-Steelers. So we got Chiefs at the Chargers. Chiefs favored by 5. Now, the Chargers always play the Chiefs tough. I mean, that's what happens with division games. And even though that stadium out in Inglewood is going to be a lot of red because Chiefs Kingdom travels well, and the Chargers never have a home field advantage. Just give me the points. I don't think that they win, but could this be like a 28-24 type game and then taking the points? Yes. Niners at Cardinals in Mexico City. So I don't know what to expect here. I mean, so Kyler's still dinged up with that hamstring. Is it going to be the Colt McCoy show? Probably. Niners, I mean, I trust them as far as Jimmy Garoppolo can throw, which is not far. I mean, 8 is just such a wonky number. It is, man. But I think in a divisional game, even though it's neutral site, actually, should I change my mind? Yeah, I talked myself out of it. Neutral site, Colt McCoy, or whatever. Also, I think the Cardinals have mailed it in. I think they're sort of done. But that's it. That is our Week 11 picks. Sure to go wrong. Again, entertainment purposes only. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.